So I was gonna post a video showing how I did this. Sorry, my cat's wanting my attention. She's very needy. But because there was so much commotion going on, I just didn't like it. So the book is called The Life of the Caribbean, Virgin Island to Trinidad. And the inspirational picture I used, now mind you, it is inspirational. I'm not going for exact replica. Where is it at? Oh, it's here. I actually just had it on there a while ago, so bear with me. I think it was actually before that. When I was looking, so I went to an antique shop and I purchased this for only $1. I've gotten a lot of good books to use for inspirational pictures, for color schemes, and ideas. You can, oh, here it is. So this is the picture and then this is the drawing I did. Now remember, this is done with these Unison soft pastel set in the landscape 18 version. Now I don't, I've never used these before. It's like the third, okay, this is the third time I've used this set that I've got, but I've never really messed with pastels until recently when I seen them on Sandy Hester's, she's another YouTuber's page. So these are the handmade soft pastels, like I said, landscape set, 18 set. These are the colors that it comes with. They are super soft, easy blendable. They do rub off like pigment when you're working with them. They smear easily. And you can actually wet them with water and use them like watercolor almost. So totally recommend them, highly recommended. A topic that I want to discuss is payment options, and art supplies. So I like, if I get knowledge, I like to spread it, help other people out, especially because, some things need to be out there in the public and a lot of it's not. So this is probably already out there. I'm just probably repeating what somebody else has already said. But I know with today's society and economic change that things are very pricey and it's hard for people to be able to afford things, especially for crafts or hobbies. There's a lot of ridiculous prices out there. But what I've noticed is that when you're checking out, let's say for instance, I did recently have some stuff that I do want to get, and it's from Blick Art Material. This is on my next list to get, which is the Schminke Hordam Coral. Probably not the Galaxy one, but I originally wanted that. And the oil paint. Well, I've already ordered some stuff already, but when you go to check out, you have the option of choosing to pay now, or with Blick, they have the option to use PayPal. That's their option. You can do 4 payments. You do your first one that day, and it's a small one. It's so your bi-weekly payments would be so let's say this total here was 74 or 104. So it'd probably be like $25 every 2 weeks coming out. And it tells you before you purchase what would your 2 weeks payment be coming out. And it's only 4 times. So once when you purchase it, and then 3 more times. And you still get your product in advance. You don't have to sit there and wait till it's paid off for you to receive your product. So to me, I'd rather see $12 or $25 or $3 come out every 2 weeks, depending on the price of the items total. It depends on how many monthly payments you pay. I mean, bi-weekly payments you pay, compared to paying it all at once, that $101 or that $74 at one time. You know, I would notice that big of a chunk compared to like the smaller one, because if you think about it, I buy miscellaneous stuff all the time, drinks from Sonic, or you know, randomly shopping and picking something that just caught my eye. It would eventually equal to $12 or $24 every 2 weeks, you know, instead of like $70 at one time during 2 weeks. So, you know, there's Klarna out there as a firm. I know Macy's. Oh, that's another thing. So I had looked up the Durant drawing 24 pack pencils, and they are, you know, they're multicolored. I Googled them to see where I could shop, you know, shopping prices. And I noticed Macy's has the option to buy them there. I did not know Macy's sold art supplies. I mean, the good brands too, Sennelier, pastels, oil pastels, and then they, you know, the Durant Chromafloam ink tints. I mean, they had a lot of stuff for art supplies and good name brand stuff. And they had the option with Klarna. They use Klarna. It's Klarna. And I've purchased things through them before with that. And I was like, oh, you know, this is a really good saver for me, because, you know, I don't feel as, you know, normally when I purchase a big item and it's expensive, I'm like, oh, that buyer's remorse. I didn't feel that this time, because it wasn't such a high payment out of my pocket at that time. And I was shocked that Macy's even had it, because I shop at Macy's a lot. You know, I have their app. So, and it was on the app. I guess I never thought to look for art supplies there. But there are other options out there when you're buying art materials for payment methods. So you're not having to go broke trying to get that art supply, you know, that's high in demand at that time, that everybody's coveting. You have other options and you're still getting it in advance. So just wanting to put that out there. People probably already know about it. I just had no clue about it, and I was just floored when I was at work today. Should have been shopping, but I was online. But anyway, so that's it. Like I said, if you're interested in the Unison Soft Pastel, definitely give them a try. They are totally worth the price. I think it was like $79 I bought that with for. Anyways, have a good night. Subscribe.